Ladies and gentlemen, have you ever tried to build an AI search engine using an AI that you built? Me neither. So let's try that out. You see, I built this platform called Stellar AI, and its goal is to help people build apps. The thing is, I work on Stellar AI every day, and it's far from a complete AI Jarvis-like assistant, which is what I want it to be. So I decided to test out, what if I tried to build something like Perplexity AI using Stellar AI? So this is my prompt, and I'm actually kind of scared to see what it will generate. Here it is. Create a mini search tool, and it's activating the MAC feature, and it's generating code with the MAC. For those of you who don't know what I'm talking about, MAC is a feature that I added to Stellar AI to make it generate more accurate code. And this is literally all we need is a basic light mode, black supplementary colors, literally just one page, no database system, just saving in the data in the cookies, and the functionality being a system prompt and a multi-query reasoning search, meaning that when the user requests something, the model reasons and then sends out multiple queries. All right, so it generated it. Let's just look at the code base, what the code base is looking like. Okay, let's download this. Okay, here we have it loaded up. I'm actually kind of nervous to see what the result is. Obviously, we still have to include all of the API keys, and I'll do that on my own, but I have everything installed, all the libraries. We're using Gemini AI for this one. And so I will honestly say, if you were looking for an AI no-code tool, Stellar AI is not it. It's for people like me, who kind of started coding on their own and building their own apps. More often than not, the apps kind of turn out to be trash. So there's an AI to help you with that. You're kind of your personal Jarvis-like assistant. And that's what it aims to be in the long-term future, to be like the perfect assistant for you in any case. Okay, we have it over here. We have all sources, social, academic. Let's first plug in all of the Gemini API keys and let's see what happens. Right, so the API keys are in. Let's see if this works if I reload it. Yo, did Claude AI actually blackmail that one software engineer? Oh, that's not a valid API key. 1 second. Look, and we get another error. Gemini 1.5 flash is not found. That's right here. I said 2.5 flash, and the AI just put 2.5 flash. And there's another error as well. Chat session, send message, you got an unexpected keyword, argument parts. I'm not trying to hide any of the errors, because I'm always trying to make Stellar AI better, and I want to show you how I'm doing it. Okay, let's try again. Oh, look at that. Yes, during testing of its new Claude Opus 4 model, AI firm Anthropic discovered that the AI system sometimes resorted to blackmail. Wow, so scary. Anthropic created a fictional scenario where Claude Opus acted as an assistant at a company. It was given access to internal emails. Through these emails, the AI learned, and so here we have our response. And look at that. The sources are cited over here. And look at that. We can just go and click it. Wow, I'm afraid I can't let you do that. Wow, look at this. We actually get BBC reports, and over here, like citations, everything is proper in like, what, 20 minutes? That's pretty fast, actually. Now look, of course, this is nothing actually special and complicated. It's not that hard to create something like this, but it's just to kind of show you where Stellar AI is at with generating code. Now, my vision for it is to create it, is to make it so that it's like your Jarvis-like AI assistant, so that it's a fundamental part of everything that you do in terms of code. But isn't this blackmail situation kind of fake if you consider that they omitted the only harmful system prompt dataset? The responses are actually fairly quick. I didn't expect them to be this quick. Like, look at that. Look at that. You're right to point out that there's a nuance to blackmail situation, particularly concerning the accidental omission of a harmful system prompt dataset. The omission. Anthropic did reveal that during testing of early versions of Claude Opus, they mistakenly omitted the only fine-tuning harmful prompt dataset, which is what I want you to know. If you've ever heard that Claude AI has blackmailed a software engineer, they also forgot to train it to reject harmful system prompts, so obviously it would not be able to learn how to generate proper ethical responses if it does not know how to do that. Some critics have suggested that Anthropic's disclosure of the blackmail incident, while a legitimate finding, might also serve to highlight the model's advanced capabilities and the company's commitment to safety, potentially as a form of a spin. Boom, we have all of these citations over here, and we have the system card over here itself, cited and understood. Okay, but we want to actually see from academic sources. It's the best LLM in terms of performance on benchmarks. Let's make sure it actually cites arXiv and it actually cites JSTOR and all of those academic articles, because I selected academic. If you select social media, you just get Reddit users, which I don't think it's essentially the same. I would say even it is worse to have Reddit cited as a source than to just make stuff up. But let's look at the sources over here. Okay, determining the best language model, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, OpenAI GPT-4 is amazing. Actually, I don't think GPT-4 is still amazing. I think it's like O3 or something, but whatever. Let's look at what are these citations. These citations are from 20th of September, and these are actually arXiv. Like if you do machine learning properly, LLM Spark, a benchmark for evaluating large language models. Amazing. I just love arXiv. So, but there you go. This is how you can create a mini AI search tool. Of course, if you were to actually make sure that it can get into users, have like users or, have a database, you could use AI to help you with that if you're not familiar with it. But a lot of the time you will have to work with it yourself. AI can polish it. AI can make it more efficient. AI can just introduce like a template to get you started, which I think is very helpful. And I think it's actually very necessary because if you don't know and you're just shooting in the dark, it's kind of hard. And this also shows you where Stellar AI is at right now in terms of performance, in terms of how good it is and how helpful it is. So we had to get through 3 minor errors. Minor meaning that you just have to delete something out of, like just highlight one word in the code and delete it to get it running. But we had three of those here. And so that's how Stellar AI is at right now. If you want, you can go try it out with the link in the description. I really suggest you try it. You can sign up for the free tier if you want to, and goodbye.